Hello, cats and crime fans, and welcome back to another episode of Friendsim. Last time there was a lot of hot dogs. There was a lot of hot
Yeah, there were a lot
dogs.
of meat
Yeah,
and murder.
yeah. A surprising amount of murder. So, we
Yeah,
completed Damon's whole
one.
line. So we completed Damon's, and today we're gonna do Ardata's. And then we'll finish off Volume 1. And as you can
Let's
tell,
go.
Sunny is back here with me again today.
I...
So they're gonna try to be with me for most of this playthrough. So you get to deal with both of our shenanigans. What was that?
Evil.
All right, I'm gonna read the narrator for this one, and then you've got Ardata.
Yeah.
Ardata. You have just we already know this. I'm not gonna reread this.
Yeah.
We already did
Ardata.
Damon, such a sweetie. So now we're gonna do Ardata.
I like
Carmia.
her design.
Ardata Carmia. It's a good design. Okay. Yes, someone is approaching. A strange, gray-skinned alien clad in blue. Perhaps they will make for a good friend.
Dear God.
Oh god, that... the sprite!
And just what are you supposed to be?
Your stammering reply eventually conveys that you are a lost traveler who is hungry and probably in need of some medical treatment. You're also really lonely and wouldn't mind making a new friend right about now.
Oh my. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not the anime girl laugh. You better nail this,
Sure,
Sunny.
there's the laugh.
You better nail
No,
this.
I'm not.
You better nail. No, you've got to. Come on. Come
Fuck.
on. Awesome.
Oh, how funny this is! How very droll. You. You want to be my friend?
God, her
It's too
expressions are so
much.
funny.
This thing at my doorstep wishing to know me in any capacity. The hilarity somehow escapes my ability to capture maniacal laughter. How rare.
I love her sprites. These expressions are gold.
Yeah.
You apologize for your presumptuous request. You hang your head. Oh. What the? What the? Ah! I hate this fucking thing. I hate my mouse and its stupid, sensitive track scroll wheel. I said trackpad almost.
I think there's a button where you can check like the...
There we go. Okay. You apologize for your presumptuous request. You hang your head, turn around, and begin to walk away.
And just what the fuck do you think you're doing? Who invited you to leave?
You're not stretching out the eyes. Come on.
Okay.
I'm messing with you. You stop in your tracks obediently and turn to face her again. Your possibly broken ribs are throbbing in pain, but this does not strike you as the right moment to exhibit weakness.
It dawns on me that we may have gotten off the wrong saunter pod. Where are my manners? Ghastly behavior on my part. After all, it is your fault you seem to be some sort of hideous freak, is it?
Damn, okay,
You're such a
girl.
tragic, creature cannot be held responsible for such a devastating shortfall of social competence.
Damn. Okay, girl. Just roast me like that.
I would weep for you, really. Except that crying out of 3 eyes at once gets a bit messy. So instead, I think I'll be saving my tears for someone less offensively worthless.
Fair enough. You aren't sure if she's inviting you inside, or if she just got you to stay a little longer so she could insult you some more. You try to remain stoic while your confrontational new friend decides what to do with you. Unfortunately, you sniffle slightly.
Oh. Oh my, oh dear. You're sad. So amusing to me. Mildly endearing, even. Perhaps. I'll decide later if it's endearing once I have more information. It's entirely possible I will retroactively decide it's disgusting. But for now, try to put yourself at ease. Become a pitiful fool. Not one more sniffle. Do you understand?
You nod while practicing exemplary control over your nose.
You have gotten yourself so agitated. I wonder why. You have nothing to worry about from me.
That's a bald-faced lie. Okay, sure, girl.
Of course, I will be your friend. Conditionally, I mean. There is a chance that designation will be formalized if you behave in ways that I approve of starting now.
I'm gonna be gently honest. Anyone who needs to hear this, if you're trying to befriend someone and they are immediately go, well, "I'll be your friend," conditionally, and these are the conditions. Run, just run, literally run. I'm not kidding. Run as fast as you can. Like, no joke. I'm serious about that one though. Like, come on. Like, if
we've established that the narrator is
an idiot
with no standards and an idiot. So yeah.
I know, but that's why I'm saying, do not follow in the narrator's friendship quest. If you want to have friends, do not do as the narrator does. That's a bad idea.
Yeah. Practice critical thinking, kids.
Yay! And don't just randomly go home with any stranger you meet on the street. Especially not one that's taken to insulting you.
Let's call it a friendship in progress. Agreed.
Your heart swells. This is what you've been waiting for. A new friend? Oh gosh. All you have to do now is try not to fuck anything up. At all. Possibly for many hours. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, what the fuck indeed.
Good luck with that.
Come into my hive. This way after me. You look like you could use nourishment. I don't know what it is that whatever you are eats, generally. But it doesn't matter. You will eat whatever it is I have on hand, if I tell you to. How does that sound?
How does it sound? Sounds good. I'll do whatever you say. It sounds
Save it,
fine.
save it.
I know. I'm going. Okay, we're gonna save over our, I'm just gonna start new saves. Close menu. It sounds fine, I guess. I feel like this is gonna bad end because she's not gonna be happy about it.
Get the fuck out of my face and never come back.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Rejection.
I love these just sudden get the fuck out ones. They're so silly. They're so funny. Look at her. Look at her.
She's so small and so funny.
She's so tiny. She's so baby. Okay, sounds good. I'll do whatever you say.
Obviously, it sounds good. You will definitely enjoy it. You will enjoy everything I provide you with and tell you to do. I can't imagine any sort of negativity or disagreement coming from one of my friends.
Again, viewers, if anyone actually says this to you in reality, run. Do not look back. Do not ever talk to them again. Just leave. They are not going to be a good friend at all. This is called manipulation and emotional abuse. Anyways.
I will assume that we share this philosophy when it comes to friendship.
You say, oh yes, absolutely. You nod as enthusiastically as you can, without aggravating your broken ribs. God, this narrator, you are a pathetic little...
This spineless piece of shit.
Literally, so my God. You consider giving her a thumbs up as well, until you realize one of your arms is probably broken too. You'll try to make sure she doesn't notice, though. It would probably leave a bad impression.
With me, there's something I need your help with.
I just noticed her nails are gold tipped. That's so cute. I love that, actually. You follow her into her hive. It's a bit gloomy in here. You suppose she's gonna fix you something to eat soon, as promised. Look at the background, the little spout, like the little knobs, they're like troll horns. That's so cute! Oh, sorry. I got, like, distracted by background art. You pass through her kitchen and... out the other side? To another room? Okay, you guess dinner can wait.
This way, try not to let any of your broken limbs slow you down. A good friend wouldn't allow such trifling physical ailment cause me an inconvenience.
Oh, so you guess she does know you're injured. Fair enough. You hobble a little faster, through another door into a much darker room. And now down a flight of stairs. Run, sir. Run. Please.
She's a murderer, sir!
Please, for the love of God, run, run, run. Have you never watched a horror movie before? You never follow a stranger down into their goddamn basement. That's where you get murdered.
Ah! In your fucking kitchen.
Are you so... My God. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's hard to see. There are torches along the wall ahead. A monstrous noise rumbles below. Run! Get out!
Don't mind her. She's just hungry. She's always hungry, though.
Who's she?
What's that? You're hungry too? I have not forgotten what sort of piece of shit friend you take me for.
You didn't remind her that you're hungry. You thought it, though. Can she read your mind? You hope not. That's gonna make this friendship in progress a bit awkward.
Here we are. This is where you will be most useful to me as a friend.
Eh. Eh. You look around. You look around with a sense of relief. You see no sign of whatever hungry thing was grumbling down here. You are less relieved to see several other kids trapped in cages of various shapes and sizes. Okay. Kidnapping! Alright. Our data crime counter starting now. 1. Kidnapping. 2. Imprisonment. I like the frame photo she has of herself on the back wall.
Mm.
That's kind of that's silly. One of them makes...
Wait, there's like a baby photo of her and her losses.
Oh my god, I just noticed that! Oh my god, I love that. Girl, get your horn out of the way. I want to see your baby picture. That's really fun. That's even funnier that she has a baby picture and then this frame photo of herself down here in her little prison. So the people just get to, like, see these personal photos of her. Just like it's a casual home get-together. That's honestly iconic. Slay Queen. One of them makes eye contact with you. The boy is the same kind of alien as her, horns and all. He has a dark red symbol on his shirt. His expression seems to plead with you. He struggles to say, "Help." Your new friend looks unamused and twitches her finger. "Help. Ploo," he says. Help blow. By which I mean... my latest USB device you connected to... My like, computer buggled. Is everything still working?
Yeah.
You can still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, weird. I think it was my keyboard. Anyways... Help blow, by which I mean hello, of course. Looks like you're the new friend in progress chosen by the great and beautiful Ardata. She's my savior, my reason for being. I am nothing without her. I'd hollow myself out and let her make a nest inside of me, if she'd permit it. Ardata crime counter number 3. Whatever the fuck she just did. You turn away from this boy. You don't ever want to hear anything he has to say ever again.
Don't mind him. He's always regarded himself as a comedian. Come, over here. This is what I need your help with, if you're going to have any value to me as a friend.
You're led to a dank corner of this, well, you're gonna call it like you see it, this dungeon. Your new friend has a dungeon full of sad, suffering children, and presumably a monster lurking somewhere in here as well. It's not ideal. Then again, social beggars like you can't be choosers. Ain't that the goddamn truth? My god, man.
I've been having an awful time with it. You can do it for me. It will save me time.
You look at the thing in question. You doubt she's been having an awful time with it. You doubt this because it's still in the box, looking completely untouched since it was brought down here. It's a box containing a table? A table that looks ominously like it was designed to keep a person strapped to its surface.
I will need to assemble it. Here's a screwdriver, in case you need it. I will assume other required tools are contained within the box.
Dang, okay, girl. You take the screwdriver with your non-broken arm. This isn't exactly what you had in mind. I don't know what you had in mind, really. A warm meal and friendly banter? Perhaps a sling for your arm and a remedial balm for your ribs? Still, you open the box without protest.
Hold on. Before you start, this will make for excellent content.
Content? Girl, are you an influencer? Oh my god, she is!
My fans will appreciate this. Oh my god.
Oh my god, she is. She sets up a video recording device on a tripod. You can see the picture of her with her looses! That's so cute.
Oh my god.
She's so fucking
cute.
baby. She's so cute.
Oh, baby.
She's so itty bitty. I know she's like a ruthless stone cold murderer, but she's really cute. Anyways, baby. She sets up a video recording device on a tripod and points it at you. A video feed comes to life on several monitors just behind you. You see in one corner of a screen an unflattering angle of your torso hunched over the furniture box. Other rectangles contain shots of the other kids in cages around the room. You suppose cameras are pointing at them too. You had no idea this friendship came with the perk of instant stardom.
Now you may begin.
She's suddenly sitting in a comfortable-looking chair facing you and holding a chalice, swishing around some viscous liquid it contains. Literal evil arch-villain moment. You have all the parts spread out on the floor, organized according to their labels in the instructions. You try to remember the last time you assembled something like this. You don't recall enjoying it, to be perfectly honest. This doesn't look like it would be fun at all. She frowns conspicuously.
Oh, how sad for you. I'm sorry. Is this activity not to your liking?
You reassure vigorously that no, it actually looks amazing. You love shit like this. It's what you're born for. You say as you swish the screwdriver around, demonstrating your plainly evident skill with the tool. Forget the thing you just thought. Completely arbitrary and wrong thoughts pop into your head all the time. It meant nothing, you swear.
Yes, I hear that a lot. Continue.
You open the little bag full of screws. Jesus, there are like 50 screws to this thing. Where could most of these screws possibly even go? Judging from the picture, the table really doesn't seem that complicated. You look at your screwdriver, then study the screws. Every single one of them requires an Allen wrench. Does this even come with an Allen wrench? The instructions seem to suggest it does. You look around, but don't see one. Did you open the bag too forcefully? Did the Allen wrench go bouncing off into a dark dungeon crevice nearby? Maybe you lost some of the screws too. Damn it! You begin to sweat and look around nervously. You check underneath one of the parts. No, it's not under there. Pick up the screwdriver a little tighter. You wonder what to do next.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. And away we go. Okay. Get the hell out of there. Well, I've been saying to do that this whole time. I have to get the hell out of there. First, you clear your head and try to think innocent thoughts. Fluffy clouds in the sky, ironing some clothes, a winning touchdown pass from sports, Ardada's long black hair spilling over her cloak, her... Oh, God. Wait, these are not innocent thoughts. Shut it down. Shut it down. Yeah, please. God, her facial expression changed. Jesus. There's no time for thinking. You have to act. You hurl the screwdriver at her and run. She calmly lifts a hand toward one of the kids in the cages. The kid tenses up and lifts a hand in the direction of the screwdriver. The screwdriver freezes midair, right in front of Ardada's head. Ooh, ouch. You run up the stairs, Sue twitches a finger, and the caged kid does a full-body spasm, and the screwdriver goes sailing toward you. It stabs deep into your leg, and you buckle over, tumbling backwards down the stairs. You're a crumpled heap at the bottom of the stairs, bleeding, and you think your arm is broken in 2 places now. Oh, jeez. We made the wrong decision.
That didn't seem very friendly to me. Luckily for you, I am very determined to make relationships work. Even ones with people who flee simple furnitures and projects.
I swear to God, if I keep accidentally picking the ones that lead me to the good end for some godforsaken reason, I'm gonna go insane. She stands over you. You attempt to pull the screwdriver out of your leg, but your entire body locks up. You can't move. She holds an outstretched hand just above you.
You shouldn't try to move yet. And you certainly shouldn't try to pull out the screwdriver. You'll get blood everywhere. My 3 little eyes, under the present conditions, it seems to me that only one of us should attempt walking up these stairs.
You feel relieved. Perhaps she has some alien means of levitating you up the stairs? Wait. No. Your body is tensing up again. It's moving without your permission. You get to your feet without taking the screwdriver out. Wow, that hurts. What is she making you... Wait, what? She can't be. You use both of her arms and all your strength and pick her up entirely. The pain from your arm is excruciating. Arms with broken bones are not meant for heavy lifting. The additional weight on your wounded leg isn't great either. This is messed up. Girl, I didn't even know she had this ability to just control people to this extreme. Good Lord. You hold her as a groom would hold a bride. That's a weird way of saying it. She wraps her arms around your neck. I don't like where this is going. To hang on to you in what strikes you in an overly familiar manner. I really don't like this. She looks directly into your eyes and grins.
This is better.
No, it's not.
Now, onward and upward, new friend.
Your legs begin to operate without your consent. They wobble and struggle under the weight. The wound throbs. You lumber back up the long flight of stairs, carrying her all the way. You take her back to the kitchen and set her down in a chair, seated at a table.
You didn't think I'd forget about dinner time, did you? Let's friendly behavior behind us. It's a good thing for you that I'm benevolent enough to overlook disgusting acts of betrayal. You may have noticed I keep several friends in my hive who I have similarly forgiven.
If that's how you forgive your friends, I'd hate to see your enemies.
Consider the transgression blood beneath the abattoir.
I don't even know what that is. You exhale.
No idea.
Now that she mentions it, yes, you are hungry. Maybe a warm meal will lift your spirits and get this heretofore turbulent friendship back on track. Maybe you'll even get the chance to pull this screwdriver out of your leg. You pull out a chair and attempt to sit down, but your legs lock up, and then you stand again. Apparently this was not the right thing to do.
Oh, but where are you sitting? There's cooking to be done.
Dang, okay. You stagger mechanically over to the fridge and open it. You pull out a large hunk of some sort of alien mystery meat and put it on the counter. With your broken arm, you reach in anguish for a big dangling meat cleaver. You chop the hawk, wincing with each swing of the cleaver. This sucks for narrator. Like, this just, like, I can feel the pain. Like, oh, this sucks.
I don't feel bad.
No, narrator had it coming. Yeah, I mean, fair. Narrator did have it coming, but also, ugh. Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
You place the sliced meat in a frying pan, sear it lightly, and serve it on a plate, very rare. Just the way your new friend likes it. You didn't know that's the way she likes it, but you surmise this is what she prefers in a piece of meat, since technically she is the one doing the cooking. You put it on the table in front of her, along with a fork and knife beside it. Your muscles relax as you apparently are allowed to control your own body again. She does nothing, except look at you with a pleased expression. You eye the meat in front of her, then the meat on the counter, and the chair on the other side of the table. What should you do? Prepare a plate for yourself? Is that what she wants you to do?
Well, it looks like you're confused. Isn't it obvious what to do next under your own volition? A good friend would know what to do. In fact, I don't think a good friend would take nearly as long as to decide what the right thing to do next is. It actually seems to me that a very rude friend would hesitate for as long as you are hesitating. Or perhaps someone who is not a friend at all.
If anyone's not a friend here, it's you, girl. You begin to sweat again. You clearly don't have much time to make up your mind. If you wait for even a few seconds longer, you will probably be guilty of being a bad friend. Maybe even a dreadful one. That's not the type of person you like to think you are. Narrator, you are not a bad friend in this situation. She's just a freak. What will you do?
Oh god.
Feed her, I guess, because what other option is there? This feels like the only obvious thing to do. She is looking up at you quite expectantly. You reach for the fork with your good arm. You go for the knife with your other. Ow. You can't do it. The arm is much less serviceable when the muscles are not being forced via psychic override to disregard the pain response. Nevertheless, she looks at you patiently and smiles. That's nice of her, you think. Not to be mad about it. You feel like you're growing closer to your new friend by the minute. What?
She's kind of cute.
I mean, she is, but this whole situation...
Yeah, I guess I'm like... It's kind of interesting to me because she's like... She has all this, like, privilege and ability to make people do things for her because she thinks she deserves to be treated with, you know, care and everything.
Yeah, she's
so
like
in a way, it's really fucked up, but like in a cute way, I don't know.
I mean, she is kind of she is just girl bossing, let's be real, but... Damn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. She is a fun character though, I'll give her that. I do, this is entertaining. You put the fork down and pick up the knife with your good arm. You cut the meat into several pieces with a careful sawing motion. You put the knife down and pick up the fork and stab a piece. You put it close to her mouth. She seems pleased.
Very good. Nice technique. Well-sized morsels, too.
She chews the meat with excellent form. She has very good table manners, you think. When she finishes the pieces, you slice off some more and continue. The meat looks very good. Your mouth is watering, but she doesn't offer any. Oh well, when it's the right time for you to eat too, you're sure she will let you know. The meal is finished. There's no more meat, except for a few pieces of unchewable gristle, which you did not try to feed her. That would be thoughtless. Very bad service. She reclines and steeples her fingers, looking quite pleased with how the evening has gone so far. You aren't sure why she's laughing. Did you do something funny?
Oh god. No, I'm not doing it.
You're so lame. Lame. Big lame.
I don't know how I did it last time. Fuck. No, I'm not doing it. Sorry.
God, you're so lame. Lame. Alright, I do love this sprite though.
Oh my. What a fool.
You point at yourself, wondering if she's referring to you. You don't know what you've done that was foolish, if so. Narrator. This whole thing has been a non-stop train wreck of foolish decisions. Narrator. You're being a fool right now by thinking you are not being foolish. Narrator. You are the biggest fool of all. You wear a jester hat.
You're a fucking clown.
Honk honk. Anyways. You're also still not sure what she finds so amusing. More laughter, more laughter, more laughter, more laughter. Da-da-da. She pauses her laughter for a minute or two, then slowly begins to frown. A faint blue tear rolls down her cheek from her bottom eye. Aww.
The truth is, I don't even know why I'm laughing. This isn't very funny. What's happening here? It was a good dinner. You did a good job, whoever you are.
I don't know if I should feel sad for her, or if I should run, or... She puts her face in both of her hands and sobs quietly. You have no idea what to do about this. You stand there, still holding the fork, feeling a bit useless.
There is a lot of pressure, you know. Being so respected and admired for your high status in this world. I didn't ask for this, to be so superior to so many.
Oh, woe is me. I have power and authority. That's so terrible. And I was born with it and haven't really had to work for anything in my life. Wow, that's so hard. I hope you caught my sarcasm.
Much is expected of you. Much is presumed about what your personality will be before you even develop one. I don't know why I make you sound like a robot.
I don't know. It's kind of fitting the vibe here.
You work hard and build a brand based only on what you think people assume you should be like. Sometimes I wonder, am I even that good at being sinister?
Yes.
Could I be more sinister if I tried harder? Maybe this is not my true calling after all.
Yeah, maybe you should go pick up cooking. Maybe you should be a chef. You begin to offer words of sympathy. This all seems heartbreaking to you, your poor new friend. But your jaw muscles contract and your mouth shuts involuntarily. You guess it's not your turn to speak yet. Okay, that works for you. You like to be a good listener to your friends.
But what would happen if I changed my brand? If I stopped being so sinister online? Okay. My friends and followers will deride and reject me. And my superiors will eat me alive.
Okay.
If I show weakness, if I scale back on my bloodthirsty content, will I incur the scorn of a wise-ass clown with 100 million subscribers?
Marvis mention, Marvis mention, Marvis mention. Hell yeah. So yes, I guess her little torture party games are just broadcasted to the whole wide world as like this is normal, so okay.
Will I be in a cage someday, listening to a fucking fool honk his horn for likes? No, I must persist. How lonely it is to know this is all I can do until the day I'll leave this planet. I have no material or sensory comforts left for me here. Until I can get on a ship and fly away, pain is my only solace. She's just goth, I guess.
I think she's just goth. Your hand holding the fork grips it tighter. You're horrified to realize what it is in the process of doing. Oh my. You bring it down hard on her hand, which is placed flat on the table. She doesn't flinch or react in any way. 3 trails of cerulean blood flow from the tines where they pierce her skin. That wasn't friendly, you think. But then, you weren't the one who did it, were you? You're so confused.
My subscribers are not real friends. They adore me only for my sinister content, the show I provide, my wicked, infectious laughter. I get jealous of them sometimes, because they get to watch my content. It must be thrilling, I think, but maybe I'm just jealous of them because they get to be people who aren't me.
Is this surprisingly deep, I guess?
This is fucking deep.
Okay, wow, damn, alright.
I know. Apologies if you cannot relate. She's talking to you.
She's straight up talking to me. Jesus. Girl, don't be reading my mind. Thanks. Hard pass. She pulls the fork out of her hand and lays it gently on the plate of gristle you didn't feed her.
The people downstairs in their cages aren't my friends either. They act like they're my friends though, and sometimes I even believe it. But they don't really want to be friends with me. Nobody does. The only person who has ever really wanted to be my friend, who's ever tried to be, is you?
You clear your throat and point to yourself innocently.
That's it. I've decided. You have passed the test.
Okay, so I guess I just completely stumble upon clicking, oh, I think this is the wrong answer, and it's the fucking right answer. Good God, okay.
That's how it gets you.
That is how it gets you.
You will become my friend, officially. As such, I think a reward is in order.
You're overjoyed. Your heart starts racing. You can't believe it. A new, real friend! But you don't have much time to enjoy this achievement. Your body's doing something again. You bend down in a strained motion and pick up the plate and fork. You position the plate over your wide mouth and scrape in all the remaining gristle and begin chewing. It's virtually inedible. Your mouth humors the act of chewing for 2 seconds, and you swallow all of it whole in one painful gulp. Tastes like friendship. Friendship! Not the fucking emo girl sitting here crying and with the gristle.
Oh my god. So funny.
She's literally just emo crying, and like while she's having this monologue, I don't know how much of it is like true and how much she's just bullshitting.
Nah, I think she's sincere. She seems like this kind of person actually to me.
Far enough.
She has a fucking baby photo on a dungeon.
Good point. Alright.
She's sentimental.
Alright. Let's come back and get this other ending. Just do all the roots have 3 endings or do some have more?
I cannot answer that.
Okay, cool beans. Alright, just do your best assembling the table. This is what friends are for. You decide it would be best not to complain about the missing Allen wrench. Your friend would probably consider it bad form. You'll just make do and twist in all the screws by hand as best you can. Your broken arm isn't making this any easier. You favor the other one and prop pieces into place precariously, leaning against each other, while you nudge them into position with your legs so the screw holes align. It's really frustrating work, you're not going to lie. As you're twisting in the first screw, the grooves slip and the screw gets stuck, but you've already turned it too tight. Now it's hard to get it out. You twist in reverse harder. But your fingers slip and the table pieces start to slide. They're going to fall. You react to catch them, but it's too late. The heavier piece tips over and slams you in the broken ribs on its way to the floor. It hits the floor with a bang. The stuck screw pops out and goes bouncing 10 or 15 feet away, settling deep underneath a piece of dungeon furniture. God, you're probably gonna need to get that. You hear a light chuckle.
Good. Good.
She takes another sip from her chalice and settles even more comfortably into her chair. Is she enjoying this? You think she's enjoying watching you struggle to put this stupid thing together. Maybe a little too much. Nevertheless, you continue. A friend is a friend, and you don't like to let your friends down. You've committed yourself to this project. You will get the screw out from under there a bit later. Maybe when you need the final screw. You turn your attention back to the table pieces, and you try a different strategy. You place the biggest part, the table platform, flat on the floor. The legs would be pointing upward if they were attached. You position one leg in the right spot, in alignment with the holes, sit on the table platform, and steady the leg with your feet. You grab another screw and concentrate. She sounds so pleased, it's strange you admit, for watching this sort of activity to make someone so happy. But you have to admit to taking a certain pride in it. It's wonderful, actually, to feel useful, wanted, important even, if only somewhat menially, to a great new friend who has discovered a way for your talents to improve her life. Narrator, what the fuck? Respectfully. Narrator, get help. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice one of the caged kids reaching out with his hand. He's concentrating. Then you notice the screw you lost slowly slide out from it. I don't think this grammatically correct.
They're There are a lot of typos in this chapter.
For real, I'm like, I don't think that's grammatically correct. From underneath its hiding place. Nice. Everyone's working like a team down here. Our Dada does not look at the kid, but sneers a bit. She reaches towards him, and he appears to have trouble breathing. After a moment, you notice the screw slowly slides back under the thing. She releases him from his breathing problems, resumes her pleasant expression, and takes another sip from the chalice. You guess that was against the rules? You decide to make note of it. Your friend runs a tight ship down here. You respect that. An hour later, you have all 4 legs on, plus some other accoutrements attached. You wrestle mightily with the thing to get it upright, using your only good arm. It seems you may have forgotten about the final missing screw. You doubt the table needs it. You decide you won't bring it up if she won't. You give it a test. It's pretty wobbly since you're only able to tighten the screws with your bare fingers, but again, she doesn't seem to mind. She reclines and has a look on her face which makes her appear absolutely enamored with your handiwork. Hold on, I need a drink of water. She has finished her drink, and the chalice is on a side table. Some awful-looking thing crawls along the floor toward her. It looks like some sort of spider, the size of an average dog. Its abdomen is preposterously large. Actually, I think it's a huge tick. That's what it looks like. It settles just in front of her. She puts her legs on top of it and crosses them. It settles under their weight and grumbles.
Let's try it out, shall we?
Lucis appearance. Let's go. It's a tick.
Yippee!
You shrug and sit down on the rather rickety table. You're about to lie down, but she interrupts you.
No. You fool. You absolute fool. What do you think you're doing? That's not what I meant. Get up.
You stand up, embarrassed. Again, without looking at the caged kid, she raises an arm towards him and beckons. He stares blankly and opens his own cage, which apparently wasn't locked. He shuffles vacantly over to your table and lies down on its surface. She looks at you expectantly. You aren't sure what to do.
What?
I do feel like this chapter has been a lot longer than Damon's. Is that just me?
Yeah. Yeah, kinda. I feel like it. You didn't think I'd be playing table stickball on that thing, did you?
You aren't sure what table stickball is.
Oh, you really are pretty simple, aren't you?
Something tells me we're about to do something that no one should ever condone to do in reality.
It's like a miniature version of arena stickball played on a table.
Like table tennis?
Yeah, I guess. Got it?
You don't, but you nod.
Now, go to it.
You shackle the kid's arms and legs to the table. That seems to be the right thing to do, since the thing comes fitted with shackles. She gets up and lifts her huge tick-like pet. It makes more grumpy noises. She plops the enormous thing right down on the kid's chest. He appears rendered unable to protest. The tick bites the boy's neck and begins to feed. She smiles and pats its swelling abdomen. Dark rust-colored blood dribbles from the place where it is attached to the boy's neck. Yikes! Yikes! Ugh, ticks. Ugh. Oh, I hate those things. Ugh. Moments go by while she looks gratified by the process, proud almost. Then she looks at you expectantly.
Well,
You don't know what she means.
The final screw. Aren't you going to retrieve it?
God damn it.
And screw it into wherever it needs to go?
Of course she didn't forget the damn screw.
The job isn't done. I don't keep the company of many individuals who leave things unfinished, you know.
Of course. What were you thinking? You should have known your friend wouldn't let that go unnoticed. I actually feel like an idiot for thinking it would. You stoop very low to the ground, on your knees, placing your cheek just above the floor. You peer under the large edifice. It's dark in there, and goes back a little ways. Lots of room for that darn little screw to roll. You take a few pitiful swipes with your good arm, but come up empty. It must be further back. You think you can see it? Yeah, that must be it. Just a little further. You have an idea. A tool would be very helpful. Guess the screwdriver will come in handy after all. How did she know? Your new friend must be very wise. You think you're liking her more every minute. You grab the screwdriver and feel around with it. Yes, you got it, you think. You carefully scrape it closer to yourself and then pick it up. You then go back to the table and find the one remaining hole you left unscrewed. You slide under the table as a mechanic would with a car. There it is. The table is creaking and wobbling quite a bit now. The tick is really getting into its dinner, it seems. This table's gonna crack and we're gonna die. Bet. That's my bet. All of the loose screws in the table have added up to a lot of give and leeway in the overall stability of the furnishing. Maybe the final screw will help. Ardata has returned to the setup with the monitors. She's adjusting some settings on the feed, controlling the zoom of the camera, typing some remarks into a chat window.
This is very good material today. It's not often that I can provide content of this caliber to my subscribers. Go on, complete your project. This will be very good.
Yeah, this table's definitely gonna crack and we're gonna get crushed underneath it. You still think it's weird that she likes watching you put furniture together so much, but you're not gonna be one to judge friends. Sounds like a great way to lose friends, honestly. You screw in the final screw, but the stresses on the table are causing holes to be misaligned. This won't be easy. The huge tick shifts its grotesque body above you, causing the table to creak loudly. You nervously slide halfway out from under the table to check it out. Then a loud pop. Then the sound of scraping metal. 6 or 7 screws shoot out of the desk like rivets in a sinking submarine. What a piece of shit this thing is. You think a little too late? You really needed that Allen wrench. Oh no. All 4 legs splay dramatically out from underneath it at once, like a baby deer on ice. The table platform comes crushing down on your lower torso, breaking your pelvis. Ouch! You bellow in pain and flail to pull yourself out. Oh! You forget you're still holding the screwdriver. In your desperate failing, you plunge the screwdriver into the fat abdomen of the tick, which begins gushing rust blood with great force, spraying your entire upper body and face. Oh my god.
You killed her mom.
Oh no! The beast starts thrashing wildly and screaming. You can't see your new friend due to the blood in your eyes, but you can't imagine she's thrilled about what's going on here. Your annihilated pelvis is in perfect agony. You have to get your miserable torso out from under this shitty table. You have an idea. With your broken arm, you start slapping the big ass of the screaming tick, yelling, "Yeehaw!" You clutch the screwdriver handle with your other hand hard. What was that fucking running? The blood-gushing monster starts kicking and rearing, then blasts off across the dungeon floor like a pig at the rodeo. You hold on for dear life, still blind, but your plan works. You've been pulled out from under the tomb you've spent the last hour constructing for yourself. I want to see that sprite so badly. Your pelvis is in ruins, but at least you're free now and riding like the wind. As you and the blood-spewing tick go tearing around the room, crashing into stuff, you hear a boy crying. Oops. You guess Ardata became distracted enough by your foolish display to cease her paralysis method on him. Or maybe distracted is the wrong word. Maybe she's disappointed by your foolishness? Oh god, you might be blowing it right now. The tick swerves suddenly and starts running up the stairs. Ow, ow, ow. Your brittle pelvis feels every step on the way up. It careens through the rest of the hive, crashes through the front door, then comes to a sudden halt. You're catapulted violently over its backside and sail 50 yards through the air. Ouch.
Oh god.
You land on your ass and wipe the blood from your eyes. Okay, this was embarrassing, but everyone makes mistakes, right? You can still salvage this friendship. You know you can. You turn back to look at our hive. Ardata is standing in her doorway with a furious look on her face. She is flipping you off.
You will not be my friend.
Oop. Oh, rejection part 2.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny. Yep, friendship. You find out that being a cerulean blood is hard and nobody understands. Okay.
You know, I think this one was very interesting. The good route, at least.
It was. I enjoyed that. Fucked up and evil, but I enjoyed it.
She's literally just a fucking kid trying to make do.
Nah, for real though. Good for her. Get
Girl,
that bag.
Get some hobbies. Get hobbies. Stop fucking.
Literally. Go talk to people. Go outside. Touch some grass.
Personality on fucking online. It will be okay.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be delightful. But
Maybe.
that's the we finished the first 2.
The first chapter.
I know we did. How about that? Who is next? I just want to go see what. So volume 2 is of aesthetics, crimson, and otherwise. Okay, so we've got a.
Amisha and I don't fucking remember their name.
I like it. Okay, cool beans. Cool frickin' beans. That'll be for.
I remember. I really like the chapter 3 with the bronze blood one.
Ooh.
She's really cute.
She looks cute. I'm just ready for chapter 4.
A cowgirl.
Well, then we both know who's obligated to voice her. Me.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put on the thickest country accent I can muster.
Yippee.
It's gonna be terrible, but I'm gonna do it. I just want to get to volume 4. I just want to get to my fucking boy. My favorite guy of all time.
Yeah, I don't think I've done more than volume 4. So
Oh boy.
everything else will be completely
New for you.
to me.
Okay, that's gonna be fun then. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but anyways, that's where we're gonna finish it off for this episode. This has been Catboy. I've been talking too much. But this has been Catboy Crimes. Definitely not committing any crimes here. And I will see you next time.